I just want to say, I just started working out again, and this is the first time I've had my hands above my shoulders today, and it hurts.
Oh, yeah. I
The
started
universe
working
is
out,
funny.
and unfortunately, I've also started eating more. So I forgot how good food tasted when you're like exhausted and hungry.
Yeah, I did my running all last year, but now I'm like trying to lift, and like I'm just, I'm trying to like my joke was I want to be skinny yoked. I really don't. I just want to like lift a little bit and see if I can still do it. So, anyways, I digress. My number or my list, I kind of went the same way. I looked up a whole bunch of just like my favorite bands is what it ultimately went. I just want to use my bands. This is a perfect way to do it. And number 5, I kind of went. No, I don't know if there was really any order because my list initially was in order, but when I numbered them, because I have like 12 on here, then I just numbered them randomly. So my number 5 is the Beatles. And this is from Please Please Me, 1963. And this is I Saw Her Standing There. Yeah. And that one like holds there's a bunch of those songs right now or that don't quite Beatle it. Like to me, if you listen to that album, you're like, oh, like, okay, that was the Beatles, but that song and one or two others are like, that was Beatles, So that was my number 5.
I love that song.
I do too. I've listened to it so much. I didn't have it. I didn't forget about it, obviously, but it was not in my favorites, and it is there now. I had like 15 more Beatles songs. There's so many Beatles songs. That's why that Beatles 100, every 100 of them. I mean, there's just so many Beatles songs. It's just not fair. Anyways, well, we're not doing the Beatles.
They're still. I mean, I try not to do Beatles todays in music, but there's always one there to do, and it's usually gets pretty good reception. So if I can't find anything interesting, I'll just go pick a Beatles thing.
Oh yeah, Gil's a big Beatles fan too.
Hell yeah!
I had a roommate that had a CD 100-year anniversary because I never really got to know him, but I stole that CD. I stole it from him. I took it. I thieved it. I still have it.
Yeah,
you can have it back if you're on here.
It was like it was a 4-disc. That was the first 4-disc.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you couldn't get them on. You couldn't get their 100. Yeah. Especially when you think like Salt and Pepper, like they have like 7 and 8 minute songs too. So
oh yeah.
All right. Anyways, my number 4. We talk about this all the time. Like when you hear a song, it like takes you back to that year. And we like Josh posted some stuff about your favorite thing, and like my buddy Steve from California, now El Dorado, said he remembers 1993 waiting to get the Snoop Dogg album. I almost used that one, by the way, but I did not. But it reminded me of 1994, standing in line with my buddy Johnny, and we'd heard a couple songs had been out on the radio by this band Korn. And this is from the debut album Korn, and it's Chutes and Ladders, what I went with.
Pretty.
That whole album, like that's kind of one of those albums like, are you ready? Like that's like that whole album was like, that band is gonna kill it, and they did for one more album. No. I still love Korn. Like I fucking love Korn. Like I don't care. Like they went down that Limp Bizkit wagon or whatever, and they had all their own internal problems and whatever. But Korn was the shit, man. Like if you like alternative, whatever the hell music it was in 1994, that was like that was like, I don't know. That was our Beastie Boys. I don't know. I don't know what Korn was, when they came out, because they weren't like nothing else.
Yeah.
Ironically.
Heavy. Yeah. Sorry.
First time I heard him on the radio, I was like, what the hell was that? Like, what is going on? Why am I angry and sad and happy at the same time?
Said ironically, that was the album, at least the one I wanted to work on.
Yeah.
Not the song, but the album.
Yeah, no, I got you. Anyways, that one took me back because we stood in line. I remember I don't remember what record store in the mall, but there was literally, we got there thinking we were going to get it when it opened, and like the mall, they opened it at 10, but the store didn't open until 11 or whatever. And there was like, we stood there, it was like 20 minutes or 30 minutes or whatever. But I'm like, I just remember standing in line to buy it, like people were outside and they were all in their cord stuff and ready to mosh out there. I'm like, I am ready for this. So anyways, that's 13-year-old Casey buying Korn.
We need to do that at our record store too. Like just
Oh,
like
yeah.
have releases and stuff.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Re-release albums, because people, like find one of those badass albums and do re-releases and stuff, and like new custom artwork. And anyways, my number 3, along the same genre, these are my bands. This is from Licensed Ill, 1986. Boys, Brass Monkey.
Yeah.
Dude, and that's kind of another one of those, to me, like it was a tape for me. It was my dad's car, and he had his Pioneer tape player, and you could skip songs in it. It was cool. You could actually hit to the next song. I don't remember doing that on this one, maybe 1 or 2. But that was another one of that's just like one of the most iconic album covers ever. But 2, also just an awesome album. So
we had a tape skippy thingy in our big old green Ford too.
remember the skip sides and all that, but I remember like this Pioneer, you couldn't push it all the way forward. You push it like a quarter of the way.
Yeah.
When it went right to the next song, you're like, boom. So, and there
I
was
never knew this technology existed.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we had like 4 or 5 of those.
You might not even known it. So, my number 2, I am gonna go see them this year. We haven't figured out where. I had a chance to go see them last year and I didn't, and I'm still saddened by this.
Buttered about it.
I will never get over it.
Never.
And well, until I see them. This is from their debut album, Cabin by the Sea, 2012. This is Dirty Heads, and this is a song about my girl. This is Best of Us. And I mean, she don't drink and party like that, but every single thing else, she's she would go party with you all night, hold you up, get you, all those things. And if she did party, she'd out party all of us. And that's, that whole album is awesome to me. Like I have, I think 9 or 10 songs off that album in my favorites. I have, I think 67 Dirty Head songs, and they have 103. So, but
You're slacking, coach. Come on.
Yeah, I know. But anyways, that one is just an awesome song. So sorry, I was reading his thing there. It would have been easier if I'd have done that.
I melted your Exodus tape. That sucks. Ah.
Oh, I remember the days. I remember like I had Paperboy, which is probably my most played tape of all time. Do the Diddy, that song. I remember I got a tape player. It wasn't even mine. It was my buddy's, and we put it in there, and it ate it and wound it. And I spent like 4 hours rewinding it and got it fixed. And I played it like twice in mine, and then did it, and then it did it again. I'm like, no.
Yeah. Once they go, they go.
Yeah, like you might get one rewind out of it, and then it's game over. Was
it Nas that said, "Don't put my shit in your tape deck if it eats tapes? Don't put my."
Yeah.
Done. Yeah. Yes.
Trash ass cassette player.
My number 1. I don't know if you guys know I like Eminem.
I had no clue. You have never said that, not once.
But his debut album was not like, and there's some good stuff on there, and I have like a song or so on there, so I could not use his debut album. But what I could use was one of the greatest debut albums ever to come out. And I re-listened to this thing yesterday, and every single song, I know every single word, even the interludes in between, and that's scary. But this is 2001 D12, Devil's Music. And this one I picked is It Ain't Nothing But Music. But that just that whole album, that's like, I don't know, man. It's different. It's just, that's some shit. It made me happy. That's my list.
Good list, coach.
But it was such a journey for me, so it was fun. Good topic.